Welcome back to the Dubai Desert Classic 2025 with me, your host, Clem Fandango. And folks, we are in the business end of things now. We are closing out the quarterfinals after this matchup. Only 4 teams will remain, and the 2 teams vying for that last available semi-final spot. The Gladiator Wolf, the Punisher Tommy Robinson, the English Defence League. And standing across from them, it's 2 men that will celebrate with a trip to Hooters if they win. It is the team that's finding quite a lot of new success, a real new lease on life in this tournament. Top G Marty Leg Alpha Male Chris RW, collectively known as the Alpha Alliance. Well, let's get right into the entrances because it's time to conclude the quarterfinals. Well, as the water tower looms over the Dubai Desert Classic Arena, a familiar chorus of boos for these men. Take it away, Mike Rowe.
First round match on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 472 pounds. The Punisher, Tommy Robinson, and the Gladiator, Wolf, the English Defence League.
Team with a great pedigree in this tournament. What some would say is a terrible pedigree in ethics. The EDL to book their place in the semi-finals. They're going to have to face a team that's been somewhat of a surprise in this tournament.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 484 pounds. Alpha Chris RW and Top G Marty Leg Alpha Alliance.
Keep your eyes peeled, folks, for that new tag team maneuver. That red pill crash, as they have dubbed it. That is what has allowed the Alpha Alliance to reach the quarterfinals. What is the quarterfinals? Their ceiling for this year. Tough task ahead of them, but they look ready. Final time the bell rings on the quarterfinal stages. As I said in your preview for this matchup, when that bell rings again, there will only be 4 teams remaining. And we're about to answer the question of which of these 2 teams will be the ones advancing. Robinson sending Chris RW into the corner. So a chorus of boos. Neither of these teams very well liked. And an early cover for Tommy Robinson doesn't yield a result. Of course, we are guaranteed in semi-final 2 an England versus America semi-final. Stars and Strikes await the winner of these 2 British teams. Oh, Marty Leg there. Great boxer in his own right, trying to get a cheap shot in. Didn't find the mark. Which Tommy brings in the Gladiator Wolf, who flies from Brett's rope down across the back of the alpha male. And there we go, springboard moonsault. He had a very tight space to hit that in a Marty leg. Already has seen enough. He's in to create a bit of a distraction. That distraction just gave Chris RW the half second he needed to prepare for that incoming Enzigurian duck. Follows it up with a suplex. Both teams know the key. Keep a man in your corner. Keep him isolated. Double back body drop. And now the top G is going to go to work. Just putting the boots to Wolf before raining down those fists. Oh my goodness, it's just a beating from Marty Leg. I thought these might be two like-minded teams when it comes to certain subjects, but putting whatever similarities they have aside for a chance at advancing in this tournament. Well, finally they're getting the better of Marty Leg, and he knows if he tries to wrestle as someone who specializes predominantly in striking, he will have the advantage. Hip toss, follows it with a hangman's neck breaker. I think the boos are louder for the EDL than they are the Alpha Alliance. Perhaps Alpha Alliance may be the lesser of two evils. See Tommy Robinson try and ground the top G. Talk about his bare knuckle boxing background. He is equally as effective with those kicks. You see him like to perform that tornado style kick to great effect. But for now he's been drawn into a wrestling match with the EDL Bunker Buster. And Wolf is going to prevent them from making the tag to Chris RW. The boot to the back of the head. Wolf there thought about maybe a high flying maneuver. Seen the top G rolling and wanted to put a stop to that as quickly as possible. Didn't quite connect with him the first time. Got him with a kick, and oh dear. Oh, that's going to hyperextend your knee, put pressure on the hamstrings. That was just a nasty maneuver from Wolf, and Wolf now mocking the top G, telling him to come on. Instead, bringing the fight to him with that basement drop kick. Takes him to the corner. Pops him up. Might have been setting him up for some sort of superplex there. Top G able to evade it, but he's not going to be able to. Oh, he is. Spoke too soon. Is able to evade the tag team maneuver at the first time of asking not. On the second. Wolf's got a clutch of that arm, and Tommy's going to come down across it before scooping him up and just tossing him overhead. Forearm in the face there. Referee, that foot might be under the rope. Didn't spot it, and that's going to force the top G to kick out, albeit rather laboured. Tommy bringing the strikes. Wolf bringing the strikes a bit over eager there. Wolf caught both men. And at the slightest mistake, the top G able to fire back. But it was only a momentary reprieve. Mistakes are few and far between for the EDL. And the beating of Marty Leg continues. And we know that Tommy can get tremendous distance on the flying headbutt. Sailing through the air, and he's not finished. He's winding up that rotator. Britain first. Full hammer. And Chris RW. That was a necessary save there. But it's his one and only save until Marty Leg finds a way to get a tag He may not find a way because this could be the end of the matchup. EDL do not advance just yet. Wolf seeming quite shocked at that. He's going to bring Tommy back in. Tommy now might be thinking multiple power bombs. Or they might be thinking tag team offense. Off the ropes goes Marty. And up into the air and crashing back down to earth. And the Wolf, too busy jaw-jacking, he missed the tag to Chris RW. But Chris RW runs right into some left and right kicks. EDL are just so firmly in control of this matchup. Marty Legg sent sprawling to the outside. Chris RW collapsing in the corner. Wrecking ball leg drop. And the Wolf all the way to the top. That's Chris RW in his sights. Flying clothesline near decapitates the alpha male. Marty Legg not in a good position. And oh goodness me, the EDL are going to put the finishing touches to this spike pile driver. Spike pile driver on the Chris RW. Marty Legg just in the nick of time is back on the apron to spot it. But what condition is Chris RW in following that spike pile driver? The Wolfman smelling blood in the water. Chris RW maybe just getting a rush of adrenaline, using it to send him back into the corner where Marty Legg was able to throw a left hook. Chris though very disorientated, and he could be in trouble with a cyclone style crash. No, a burning hammer. Wolf had a burning hammer. And what condition is Chris's neck in? Referee might need to go and check on him. If this punishment keeps up, we may need to call this match. It's just been brutal. The dissection of the Alpha Alliance, but Chris refuses to stay down, but he gets reversed. Is there enough strength left in that neck to kick out? No, there is not. Out wrestled by the Wolfman.
Here are your winners.
Utter dominance from the EDL.
And the Punisher, Tommy Robinson, the English Defense League.
Well, there we have it, folks. The semi-finals are set. Perhaps going into this, the favourites, the Men of Virtue, still going strong. We're going to face their old foes in the Frontier. Perhaps the fans' favourite to win this. And then in the second half of the bracket, Stars and Strikes continue to surge. And they will face a different kind of Patriots. They will face the English Defence League, who we just seen put away the Alpha Alliance with authority, with lots of violence. We are set for a grandstand finish, and we're set for semi-final action next time on the Dubai Desert Classic.